everyone, and welcome to Whining Away with Corey and Ray, a mini episode today featuring Freemark Abbey wines.
And a shout out to our camera woman today, Nancy McGinnis, our mother. It was her birthday yesterday, so
Woo, happy birthday and cheers to Nancy. So Freemark Abbey, let's tell you a little bit about the wines and the winery.
I got to go there in 2016, and we had a sort of a sommelier symposium at their tasting room. The wines, we got to try such amazing stuff. The glassware was top notch. The room is beautiful. It was quite an experience. So I've been a big fan.
Wonderful. John and Josephine Tixon purchased this Napa Valley winery and vineyard in 1881. John died suddenly not too long after, and Josephine actually continued on her own from 1886 for quite some time. She was the first woman winemaker and owner on record. She had 2 young children, and instead of marrying off to some husband's relative, she continued on to be a very successful businesswoman. And Christy Melton is now the winemaker there. She's the second woman in the 6th line of winemakers in 134 years. She succeeded Ted Edwards, who had been there for 40 years himself. And the name actually comes from a combination of the 3 businessmen who turned around, and the winery was sold to in 1930. It's Mark Foster, Charles Freeman, Albert Abbey Ahem. So they made a combination.
Charles Freeman.
So what they did was they combined their names, came up with Freemark Abbey. Now some people think it's an actual abbey and that they make sacramental wines, but that is not the case. It is just a name that sounds like that's what would be going on.
It's now a name that makes you think of Napa Valley, so it worked well.
And they do make all of their wines in the classic Napa Valley style, and so if you're familiar with that, it's definitely a treat. So we'll talk about what we have today, which is the 2016 Cabernet Sauvignon and the 2018 Chardonnay Napa Valley. So, Ray.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's try the Chard first.
Cheers. Definitely get a lot of melon.
Yeah, I mean
in the beginning.
You get sort of a baked citrus, almost like a pie, like lemon custardy kind of feel to it. It's buttery, it's oaky. This is,
not too much oak, so it really has a
nice. No, it's not overly
finish.
so, but this is, a great example of a Napa Valley Chardonnay, absolutely.
Approximately, we don't have the information ourselves, but price point wise.
This would retail in the neighborhood of anywhere from $35 to $45.
Okay, but if you're looking for a nice Napa Valley Chardonnay, I mean, this is definitely.
No, this is top notch.
So moving on to the Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, are there particular years in Napa for cabs that were phenomenal? I know 2012 was a standout.
The 7s were great. I mean, every so often there's a year that, rises up a little, but, Napa Valley is pretty well known. I mean, even the 11s, which was a bad year, they drink great now if you come across one. It's just,
I've never heard about a bad California cab, really, so.
I mean, some are better than others, but Napa Valley is pretty consistent.
What a nose.
I mean, rich, bold, dark.
Get a little pepper, but not too much.
A lot of dark berry, great body, just excellent structure. I mean, this is...
And a nice silky finish.
This is really what you want from a Napa cab, absolutely.
Very nice, easy drinking wine. We enjoyed it. Price point on that, approximately? Same ballpark?
A little bit more, probably closer to 50.
Okay. But it's worth it. If you're looking for a special occasion or you just really want a nice glass of wine, we highly recommend Freemark Abbey. If they don't have it in your local liquor store, you can ask. Ray knows all the time. Special requests are welcome.
You can certainly get it online or special order it, absolutely.
So it's worth a try, and we recommend this one. Both of them.
As always, good wine.
Good friends.
Great life.
Great life.
Happy birthday, Nance.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.